Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video we are doing a Taco Bell mukbang because they have quite a few new burritos that I want to try, as well as their cheddar chalupa that I never tried before, so I figure we would go to Taco Bell and do a big mukbang. Also have quite a few questions from Instagram that I'm going to be answering, but it's actually January 5th whenever I am filming this, and apparently Taco Bell is coming out with chicken wings tomorrow, so we might be doing back-to-back Taco Bell videos. Hopefully y'all don't mind, but let's head over to Taco Bell, get this food, and we will dive in. They are out of the chalupas, so we could not get the chalupa, but we did get all 3 of the new burritos, so at least I will be able to try that. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with some questions while we are waiting in line, because why the heck not? Okay, so this person asked, can you please do more story times on your channel? Yes, of course. My question is, how many boyfriends have you had until now? So just in terms of long-term relationships, I have had 2 long-term relationships. My last relationship was 2 years, and then my relationship before that was almost 4 years. Hold on, we're about to pay. Okay, so I think we are all set up as much as we can be. I'm going to try one of these burritos. I'm not sure which is which, so I'm gonna just have to guess per usual. It's so hard to tell what the items are with Taco Bell, but let's bite into this thing. Not quite sure, but it tastes good. Okay. We were on the boyfriend question. So yeah, I had 2 long-term boyfriends that were 4 years and 2 years. I had a few boyfriends throughout high school, but none of them were like super long-term. I think most of them were like 3 to 6 months long. Definitely didn't have more serious relationships until I got into like my 20s. Oh, okay. This is the beefy melt burrito. This is really good. I'm gonna put some hot sauce on it. And let's take a look at the next question. What are your thoughts about married life, and when are you going to be married? Obviously, I have no clue when I'm gonna be married, but I definitely want to get married. I've always dreamed about getting married, and I definitely want to get married someday. So hopefully I will get proposed to one day by my Prince Charming, and we will have an amazing wedding. I'm very hopeful that that will happen for me. Oh wait, hold on. This is definitely not the beefy melt burrito. This is the veggie fiesta burrito, because there are definitely black beans in here. Sorry, I thought that was beef, but next question, who inspires you the most? By the way, I love your content so much. Thank you. So my biggest inspiration is definitely my father. I look up to my father so much. I admire him so much. He is probably the most hardworking man I have ever met. Growing up, he showed us so much love, and he would always tell us like how proud he is of us, and he just was so like loving and caring, but he was also hard on us in a good way. But yeah, he is just the kind of man, like, you can always trust him to get the job done no matter what. He makes things happen. He gets the job done. You can always rely on him, and I just admire that so much. I think this is the beefy melt burrito. I'm pretty sure this has beef in it. Let me open up my hot sauce. But yeah, I love my dad so much. I am just so proud to have him as my dad, and he just inspires me to do so much with myself and my life. This one's really good, but that veggie fiesta potato is veggie fiesta burrito was also really good. I couldn't even tell that there wasn't meat in it. I literally thought there was beef in there. But yeah, definitely my dad. I love him so much. Next question, have you ever had a mean boss or any boss stories you would like to share? So my last job that I had before my current job, I worked there for almost 3 years, and I have quite a few stories that I can share. So I had an older male boss, and oh my gosh, these stories I could share about that place. I cannot wait. I can't share them now just because I feel like it's too soon. I left that job in November of 2020. I feel like it just happened too soon ago. I don't know. I don't think they would care if I talk about him because he's not there anymore. He actually got fired. So I need to do a story time on him though, and just like some of the stories from there. Oh my gosh, those are gonna be really good videos, so those are gonna come someday, just letting y'all know. Okay, short story on your bracelet. We have seen it in all the videos. So I think they're talking about this bracelet. It's my Pandora charm bracelet. I don't know if you can see it because the lighting, you can kind of see it there, and I have all my charms on it. Well, I only have like 4 charms on there. I need to get more charms for it, but I actually got this bracelet from my ex-boyfriend of 4 years. That was who I dated before my most recent. Him and his family got me this bracelet, and they got me a lot of the charms on it. My dad did get me one of the charms, but I've just kept it and I continue to wear it because I love it so much, and I will always have a special place in my heart for him and his family. I am so thankful for that relationship. I feel like he taught me so much. I grew so much in that relationship. Like, I just gained so much confidence in that relationship, and just as a person, I just grew a lot. So I'm very thankful, and I will forever be grateful for him being in my life. So that's why I held on to the bracelet, and I just love it so much. I mean, if he would have like asked for it back, obviously I would give it back, but he wouldn't do that. Is it okay if my boyfriend lied a few times to me about stupid stuff? That's a really hard question. Okay, this is definitely the chicken one. Let's give this a bite. I love anything chicken, but yeah. Honestly, that's hard because I've been in that situation before, and I feel like it really depends what the lie was and like how you guys communicated afterwards. Did you find out it was a lie? Did he fess up to it? Was it something that like broke your trust with him? It really depends on a lot of things. I feel like we all tell little small lies whether we realize it or not. I am so big on honesty. Like, for me, honesty is the biggest thing in a relationship. So I 100% try to be as honest as possible no matter what. I feel like that's so important. But sometimes like little white lies just happen for various reasons. So it really depends. If you have a really good relationship besides that, and it really is stupid stuff, I would just try to figure out why he feels the need to lie about little things, like, and see if y'all can work on those reasons and try to heal that comfort between you two so that he can feel comfortable with being honest about everything. Because ultimately, people will lie because they're scared of the truth. Y'all need to be 100% open and honest with each other about everything, and just try to figure out why he feels the need to lie about little things. But I wouldn't just totally give up on the relationship. Do you think you can move to a different place for a job? 100%. You can definitely move to a different place for a job, or to find a job. You know, like, Definitely. I feel like as humans, we are so bound by our fears and we let our fears get in the way. But honestly, we are capable of making the impossible possible. Like, we can do anything. We are so strong as human beings and we can make anything work. So don't ever doubt yourself. If you have a dream of moving somewhere for a job or just move somewhere and you're scared of finding a job, do not be scared. Like, everything will work out in the end. Next question, if you had to choose a fast food place to eat for a week, what would it be? This would definitely be Wendy's, because Wendy's has some of the best salads. I feel like you can go to Wendy's and have a really yummy cheat meal, or you can go to Wendy's and eat like pretty healthy with their salads. So they have a very versatile menu. And okay, let's dig into this crunch wrap. But yeah, their menu is so huge, so I would definitely do it at Wendy's for a week. I think that would honestly be not that bad. Favorite Avenger? Definitely Spider-Man, because I love me some Spider-Man. But for those of you who would not consider Spider-Man an Avenger, probably Iron Man. I do love me some Iron Man, so Are you excited for the new Doctor Strange? Heck yes, I cannot wait for the Doctor Strange. The new Doctor Strange is gonna be so good. Okay. This crunch wrap has like no meat in it. This Taco Bell always fails me on the meat. They never put a lot of meat in the food. It's just like tortilla shell and lettuce. There's literally no meat in it. Why? Okay, next question. What does your family think of your videos? So my family actually loves my videos. They're very supportive of me doing YouTube. They are so sweet about it. My grandma actually watches my videos. So grandma, if you are watching this, hello, I love you so much. And I need to call you back. I owe you a phone call. I actually wore the necklace that she got me in my last video for Christmas. So love her so much. She's very active in my comment section. She's always leaving me very sweet comments. So yeah, my family is super supportive. What's the lowest thing someone can do in a friendship? I saw this question, I had to think about it, but two things really stick out to me. The first is definitely talking about a friend behind their back. I actually did this one time and it was really stupid. It was actually with a friend that I lived with, and honestly, it's always gonna get back to them. Like, if you talk about a friend behind their back to someone else, it's gonna get back to them. And it's just like, you should not do it. If you have a problem with something, you need to confront that friend about it. Like, talk to them directly about it. Don't talk to someone else about it. Yeah, I was like bothered about something whenever we were living together, and I was just like venting about it to someone else, and I should have just talked to her about it. So never talk about your friends behind their back. It's so messed up. It's so rude. Just talk to them directly. They will understand. Also, getting with your friends' exes. I don't know what's up with this burrito, but it's kind of hard to eat. I don't like all the tortilla. Like, I don't like just eating straight tortilla. Am I the only one, or like... do y'all live for the tortilla? I don't. I like what's inside of the tortilla. And again, they put barely any meat in this. But anyways, yeah, don't date your friend's exes unless it has been a very long time and your friend has already moved on from that person. And even then, I would talk to your friend about it, because at the end of the day, your friend comes before other people, especially when it comes to dating. There are so many people out there. So dating friends' exes are very tricky. I would just advise against it, but yeah. What apps do you use to edit videos? I'm trying to start a channel. Love your videos. Thank you so much, girl. I use iMovie to edit all of my videos, and then I use Pixar, which is an app on the phone, and Canva to edit my thumbnails. But if you are trying to start a channel, definitely do it. I love doing YouTube so much. It's so much fun. And obviously, the more you do it, the better you get. So if like your first videos aren't that good or your editing is not that good, don't stress it. You will get better. How's the job hunt going? So I talked about in my Burger King Impossible Whopper video that I'm looking for a new job. I am still currently working at my current one, which I got a lot of questions about what I do. I'm a recruiter. I do all of the hiring for my company. So I actually applied to a bunch of remote jobs, so work from home jobs, and I actually got a call today from a company. They're looking for a remote recruiter. It's only a 6-month contract, but honestly, I think contracts would be good for me right now, because I really want to get into like social media marketing, like try to do like a social media manager job for a company. So if I just get a contract recruiter position, I wouldn't be against it, because then I can kind of move into something else easier. So, and then I'm not like bound to a company. But the pay is so good. It's actually more than what I'm making now. It's a work from home job, which is what I really want. So yeah, it's perfect. I have a call with her today at 3 p.m. So it's in about 2 hours. So I'm going to talk to her, find out more information. I'm very excited. I got this a lot. What was your age whenever you moved out of your parents' house? I was actually 17 whenever I moved out of my parents' house. And that's because I went to college. Sorry, my camera died, but yeah. Left at 17, went to college, and then I never went back to my parents' house, just because I love my parents so much, but their house is a madhouse. They had so many animals whenever I left. They had like 3 dogs, 2 cats, a bird, chickens, a peacock. They had so many animals, and I love animals, but the house was just crowded with animals, and I just had to get out of there. So ever since I moved out at 17 to go to college, I've not been back. So yeah. Okay, what inspired you to start YouTube? I think I've answered this before. I started YouTube because I've literally always wanted to, and I've said this as well, I talk to myself all the time anyways. Like back at my last job, I would always get lunch on my break, and I would just sit in my car and eat and talk to myself. So I'm like, I need to start a YouTube channel. Even when I was younger, I wanted to start a YouTube channel. When I was younger, I wanted to do more like lifestyle videos, morning routine, fashion videos. And then the older I got, the more I wanted to do food videos. So over time, the content I wanted to do has changed, but I've always just wanted to do YouTube. It's something I've always wanted to do since I was 12 years old, and now we're finally doing it. So yeah, I really wanted to start a YouTube channel when the letting the person in front of me first started trending. When Derek Gerard, I think that's his name, when he first started that YouTube trend and it was going super viral, I really wanted to start my channel then and do that challenge, but I didn't have a camera, which kind of held me back. And yeah, I just never did it, and I really regret it, because the first video that ever took off for me was actually my first letting the person in front of me decide what I eat for 24 hours video. I really wish I would have started my YouTube channel back when Derek Gerard first started that trend. I feel like I would be a way more ahead that like now than I am, but it's cool. We finally started, so it's all good. Okay, in what city do your parents live, and how many siblings you have? So I have 2 siblings. I have an older brother and a younger sister, and my parents live in a town that is about an hour away from where I live. They don't live in this town, they live very close to this town. It's called Pilot Mountain. Someone else asked how often I see them. I probably see them like once a month. Sometimes I go see them, sometimes they come see me. So yeah, I do want to start seeing them more though. What made you start doing mukbangs? probably the food challenges and the food reviews. Those really started taking off for me. So I always wanted to do mukbangs, but I never really thought I would do like 100% mukbangs, but now I'm moving like into doing just a lot of mukbangs and food challenges and that sort of thing. So I don't know, it's just kind of the content that has been doing well for me, and I love doing them so much. I feel like I can be myself way more in a mukbang as opposed to like a fashion video or something like that. So I love doing them, and it's so fun to just eat and talk. Like, I really enjoy it. Okay, next question. My girlfriend and I want to know where your favorite local pizza place is and your go-to order. My favorite local pizza place is Elizabeth's Pizza. My go-to order is a gluten-free pizza with mozzarella, tomato, and basil. We love us a good Italian-style pizza. Anytime I eat pizza, it's always gluten-free. I will eat Taco Bell, I will eat Wendy's, I will eat all the gluten fast food, but when it comes to pizza, I cannot eat pizza if it's not gluten-free. Pizza already messes up my stomach so much, so I always try to get gluten-free when it's pizza. That's why I don't really do pizza mukbangs, because, I mean, if you guys want to see me do a gluten-free pizza mukbang, I will, but I just don't like eating normal pizza. It just makes me feel like crap. So, yeah. If you could create your dream Taco Bell item, what would it be? Ooh, I like that question. So, it would be very similar to the Gordita Crunch, but it would be more of an authentic gordita. So if you guys have ever had a true authentic Mexican gordita, they are like these very thick corn, it's almost like a corn cake, or like it's just like a really thick corn tortilla that they slice open and then they stuff it with the fillings. I really want Taco Bell to get an item like that that's all corn. I love corn-based products as opposed to wheat-based products, obviously, because corn doesn't have gluten in it. I more so have a intolerance to wheat, not gluten. I just call it gluten because it's easier than wheat. Anyways, I want to see them do like an authentic gordita that is made with a soft corn tortilla as opposed to wheat. I think that'd be so good. What's your favorite home-cooked meal? So Gabe actually makes this a lot for me. It is a stuffed chicken, a cream cheese stuffed chicken wrapped in bacon with mashed potatoes and gravy. You don't have to have gravy, but at least mashed potatoes and green beans. Oh, so good. He makes it so good. I had a lot of questions about, oh, my table almost fell. Ah! I had a lot of questions about like my relationship and like what's going on, how I'm dealing with things. Is he still living there? All I'm gonna say is that it's complicated. He is still living there. We're kind of working on things, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna just say it's complicated and we are working through things right now. When is your birthday? My birthday is July 11th, so I'm a Cancer, and yeah, I'm a little moon baby. Just have one potato left. Eat that. So that's pretty much it. That's all the questions. Like I said, you guys might see this video after the chicken wing video. I don't know. We're just gonna make it work. But let's do shout outs and then we will wrap up this video, and then I need to get back to work. Okay, first shout out, which is due for a while, goes out to Marie M. She said, Happy New Year, Daisy. Wishing you all the best in 2022. I am one of the OGs in your YouTube journey. Yay, thank you so much, Marie. You are definitely an OG. Shout out to all of my OGs out there. I love y'all so much. Second shout out goes out to the cuties. I love y'all's little like YouTube profile picture. So cute. They said, would love to get a shout out in your next video and love you loads. You are seriously the best. I love you too. Thank you all so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.